Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to discuss problem D, stone game from the Codeforces round 666. So here we are given two players, that is a T and HL, and they play a game. So there are n piles given and each of the pile contains ai number of stones in it. So here T takes the first turn always, and the next turn will be taken by HL. So it is a kind of one after another. So T first, then HL second, then again T, then again HL. So it will keep on happening in that way. So for example, if T picks up stone from the pile 1, then HL cannot pick up the stone from the same pile. He needs to pick up it from the other piles which are like 2 or 3, and but it should not be the same pile, that is it should not be the pile 1. Okay, so that way we have to repeat this process, and we have to find out who is going to win this game. So for example, so there are two files. For example, each of the pile contains some of the element. So first T takes a turn, the pile count will be decremented by 1. So then HL will take the stone from the pile, another pile. The count of that pile will be decremented by 1, and there will be a stage where either T or HL won't be able to pick up the element from the pile, because that pile will be having no stones. It will be the 0. So in that case, the another player will be the winner. Okay, so for example, let's take couple of examples. So here the number of piles are 1, and that pile 1 contains the 2 stone. So initially T comes and he picks up 1 stone from it. So this 2 gets reduced to 1. Now HL turns come, but HL cannot pick up the stone from this one, because previously this pile was used by T, so there will be no pile available for HL. So hence HL will be loser and T will be the winner. Okay, for example, let's take example 2. So here n is equal to 2, and each of the pile will contain the 1 1 as a stone. Okay, so here if we say T picks up the stone greedily, so here the count of each of the pile is 1 1, so he can pick up like pile 1 or pile 2, but because it won't be an issue, because there is no pile such that like he can pick up the greatest pile, because both the piles are containing the same value. So if he picks up the first pile, so this pile will be having now 0 element. Now for the second time, like at the HL's turn, he will pick up the stone from the second pile. So this will again become 0. Now next time T comes, but for T there will be no stones in this pile. So that's why the T will be the loser and HL will be the winner. So this is a greedy problem. Let's take a look at the code now. So in this main function, I'm accepting the number of piles and I'm storing it into the array. After that, I'm sorting out this array. The reason to sort this is because if we calculate the sum of the piles till the n minus 1th element, and if we check, let's say if there is a pile that is a 3 1, if we sort it, so it will be like 1 and 3. So the last element holds the value 3, and the previous pile contains the sum, that is a 1. So in this case the 3 is greater than 1. So T plays first turn, so that's why T will always pick up the optimal value, that is the highest value or maximum value. So that's why the T will be the winner. Okay, but if it is not the case, so there can be a situation like this one. Okay, so it can have the a similar number of elements where the sum is lesser than the sum is equal to the n minus 1 element. So in this case 1 is not greater than 1, so it is equal. So that's why what we do is we just add it back into the sum value, and then we check if we get the even count for that sum, then definitely the HL will be the winner, else T will be the winner. Because if you consider the example second, so here in the sum we can have the sum value as a 1 and the last element is again 1, so 1 is not greater than 1 as per this rule, so it doesn't go inside this if condition. Then again this last element will get added back to the sum value, so sum becomes 2. But in this case, though T tries to play optimally, so he can pick up like pile 1 or pile 2, but irrespective of that, there will be a situation at last where he won't be able to pick up the stones because there will be no stones left. So for always, if the sum value is E1, then HL will be the winner, else the T will be the winner. So that's the trick for this formula. So this solution is accepted on the Codeforces, so you can refer this solution. And thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next.